Hello everyone, it's Sheltech and welcome back to another monitor unboxing. Today I'm taking a look at the ROG Strix 27-inch 1440p fast IPS monitor that supports up to 180 Hz. The XG27ACS is a 2560 by 1440 gaming monitor that has HDR, is G-Sync compatible, meets VESA standards, 1 millisecond response time, DisplayPort 1.4, a Type-C connection, and even a phone holder. In today's video, we're going to unbox, set up, go over the features and specs, do a little gaming on my PC, and I'll tell you whether this sub $300 gaming monitor is worth it to you. So let's see what we get inside the box. First off, we have a pouch that seems to be common of ASUS products. It holds the two cables, the power, and a DisplayPort cable. We then have the base and the main support, some ASUS literature with a quick start guide, and some ROG stickers. Underneath is the XG27 monitor itself. Now moving on to the setup of this 1440p gaming monitor, which is done in 3 easy steps. Just line up the monitor support bar to the back of the screen and snap it in place. Then line up the base on the end of the support and tighten the thumb screw with your hand or a screwdriver for a secure fit. Before we take a look at the front of the XG27ACS, let's go through the features on the back. So ASUS has gone for a LED-less backing for this monitor, but still includes its logo and distinctive mech-like writing and design. It has 4 buttons and 1 5-way joystick on the right side. Loving the size of these controls so you're not hunting around for them when you want to change settings during your gameplay. The support bar and base has standard features that are present on other ROG monitors and are a welcome addition to this model, with a 1/4-inch thread on the top for your webcam, mic, or any other screw-on accessories. Some ROG labeling and a pass-through for cable management at the bottom. The monitor also is VESA compatible on the back to fit your favorite wall mount. It also includes a Kensington lock slot for security. Underneath are the input and output ports. This monitor comes with a 2.0 HDMI, 1 display 1.4 port, a 7.5 watt USB-C port, and a headphone jack, as this monitor doesn't have any speakers. So not many inputs included with this monitor, but it's nice to have a USB-C port included to connect your laptop or other devices, although 7.5 watts won't really charge your laptop very fast. Okay, so let's flip this ASUS monitor around and check out the 27-inch display. The monitor has a thin bezel design, top and sides approximately 8 millimeters, bottom trim about 20 millimeters with the ROG logo. The monitor is a flat, fast IPS type with a matte-like anti-glare surface. There is good adjustability in the stand as well. Its height adjustments go up to about 120 millimeters or 4.7 inches. It has a tilt of -5 degrees to 20 degrees. It has a swivel of plus or minus 45 degrees for a total of 90 degrees from the center. And it pivots or rotates 90 degrees into portrait mode. Now let's check out the specs of this 27-inch flat panel 2560 by 1440 resolution monitor. It's got a refresh rate of 180 Hz, 1 millisecond response time, fast IPS panel, which gives good viewing angles and speed, variable refresh rate support, FreeSync plus G-Sync compatible, has display HDR 400, the color accuracy, very good out of the box, a wide gamut coverage, 97% DCI to P3, and 133% sRGB. This means it has strong color for a gaming-focused monitor. As I mentioned before, on the rear of the monitor, you'll find a multi-direction joystick, button cluster, plus a dedicated power button and indicator light. Then going through the other buttons on the back, there's a power button, a game visual hotkey. This is a dedicated button hotkey. Pressing this cycles through preset video display modes such as scenery, racing, cinema, RTS, RPG, FPS, sRGB, MOBA, night vision, and user. Use this for quickly changing the display profile depending on what you're doing. Then there's the Game Plus hotkey, which activates the Game Plus toolkit. Options include crosshair overlay, FPS counter, timer stopwatch, display alignment, especially useful for gaming in competitive shooters, racing, and other fast-paced games to add visual aids or overlays. Then there is the 5-way joystick multi-directional button. It's used to navigate the on-screen display menu. If you don't want to use the physical controls and menu, ASUS provides a display widget center, which you can download from our website. It is designed to help users manage and then customize their ASUS monitors and display settings. It provides a centralized interface for adjusting monitor configurations, including screen brightness, contrast, color collaboration, and various display modes. The Widget Center also offers quick access to features such as screen splitting, gaming enhancements, and system monitoring tools. It's a great tool to enhance user experience by making it easier to optimize and control display settings directly from your desktop. So what does this 1440p monitor do well? I found this monitor to be very accurate out of the box in its sRGB mode with delta E values, which is a measure of color error, very low. It offers a wide color coverage. Also for DCI-P3, the coverage is very respectable. In regards to sharpness and clarity, at 27-inch with 2560 by 1440 QHD resolution, pixel density is good, about 109 ppi, so text, UI, and game detail really appear sharp. Viewing angles are also great for this IPS panel, and for gaming motion and responsiveness, the 180 Hz refresh rates, 1 millisecond response time, and support for VRR make it very strong for gaming, especially fast-paced titles. Some cons of the XG27ACS. Because it uses a fast IPS panel for local dimming, contrast and black levels are weaker compared to VA panels or OLED panels. Blacks look a little gray in dark rooms. Although HDR support and peak brightness is decent, the lack of local dimming means HDR highlights and deep blacks don't shine as much, of course, like other premium monitors. There's a bit of a matte anti-glare coating, which is a bit heavy, grainy, which can show up on white or light backgrounds, but it really didn't bother me at all while in use. I found gaming in SDR and fast-paced titles such as Battlefield or Battlefront as excellent. The clarity, color accuracy, responsiveness, high refresh rate make it very well suited. I give a very strong recommendation for this type of gaming. Gaming in HDR with a dark room, cinema type visuals, good but not top tier. You'll get benefits, but don't expect deep blacks or the same HDR impact as a mini LED or OLED monitor. In tasks such as work, content creation, and other color critical tasks, I found the XG27 very good for these uses. The color accuracy and gamut coverage are very strong. In general productivity, web browsing, mixed use, it's solid, but the matte coating and subtle uniformity issues might bother certain users, especially in bright rooms or if you work with white backgrounds a lot. But as I said before, it didn't bother me at all. This monitor is well suited if you're a gamer who wants a 27-inch monitor size, looking for a high refresh, sharp 1440p display for both PC and console gaming, have lighting conditions where a modest contrast ratio is acceptable like a bright room, also multi-purpose users for gaming, productivity, some content creation thanks to its good color accuracy and ergonomics, and anyone who values good connectivity including USB-C and doesn't need ultra-high HDR or super deep contrast. It might be less ideal for you if you spend a lot of time in dark rooms and want deep blacks, high contrast, then an OLED panel might be better for you, but it will be more expensive. Overall, I'd say the ASUS ROG Strix XG27ACS is a strong buy if it fits your use case and you buy it at a good price. The balance of refresh rate, resolution, response time, and color accuracy is very compelling at this price point. It hits many of the gaming sweet spots, 1440p, 180 Hz, 1 millisecond, and doesn't pretend to be an ultra-premium HDR monitor. If you're going to use this monitor for gaming and mixed use, it's a strong value. If you're ultra-sensitive to dark scene contrast, heavy HDR use, or ultra-high fidelity black levels, you might want to consider higher-end options. If I had to score this monitor, I would give it an 8 out of 10, with some issues such as contrast and coating, which hasn't bothered me in many hours of gameplay and productivity use. Well, you just made it to the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Check out this related video next. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more Sheltech.